All right, hey, this is the first mobility session that I want you to work on. There's going to be 4 movements, and what I would like you to do is try to get through these 4 movements maybe 1 or 2 times the first time you go through these, and see if you can extend that out to maybe all the way to 4 times as you continue to progress through this and be able to do these movements better. What you're going to need is a chair and a broom or a piece of PVC pipe or a metal pipe of some sort would work great for this. So our first exercise, our first movement is going to be what's called a shoulder dislocates with row. So you're going to grab your broom or your stick or whatever it is. What you're going to do is I want you to grab it wide and like tighten up your shoulders, slowly row it up, rotate it. So row once you get to parallel with the ground, rotate it up slowly over your head and bring it back behind your head. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and back up. Rotate down and then down through your row. So from the side it would look like this. I'm rowing up slowly, shoulders flexed, bringing it over my head and down, squeezing my shoulder blades together tight, back up, rotate down and down. So if we can do 5 of these, so up, rotate and down, back up, rotate and down, up, rotate, down, squeeze those shoulder blades together, back up, rotate, and down. Now if it hurts to bring this over your head and back over your shoulders, just focus on the row and the rotation as far as is comfortable. And then back down and down. But if you can get it up over your head and down, that's ideal. All right, one more. Down, nice and slow, back up and down. All right, put your stick or broom to the side. The next thing we're going to work on is what's called a windmill. So I want you to have your feet out a little bit wider. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your left hand to the insole of your left foot. So I'm going to reach down like this, bring my right arm up. I'm touching my left insole and I'm looking up at my right arm. Hopefully you can get this perfectly perpendicular to the ground. You may be more like here to start off with. That's okay. Hold this for a little bit, as long as you can, really. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings, your back, and your shoulder. If you can keep looking at that arm rather than looking down, ideal. Come up. We'll switch sides. Now we're going to go right side to right foot. Come down. Hold that if you can. If not, you can just do repetitions to each side. All right, come up. All right, for this next one, your feet need to be wide again. What I want us to do is I want us to lean to each side, go down as far as is comfortable, and then back up and across to the other side. So essentially we're doing side lunges. If you have some knee problems, you may not be able to go down very far. So just go as far as you can and hold it. I don't want this to be painful or uncomfortable for you. Ideally, you can get down a little bit lower though. Just Hold each for a few seconds and rock back and forth. Keep your core tight so your back isn't arching. If you can, just hold it. Get there and hold it. It's great too. Mainly, I want you to do what's most comfortable from a pain standpoint. All right, last stretch, last exercise. Get on your chair. What I want you to do is bring your leg up. This is a man, like you're crossing your leg like a man. What I want you to do is I want you to push your knee down. So work as far as is comfortable. I can get mine close to parallel with the ground. I'm going to hold that. Come up. Let's hold it one more time. Push it down. Again, not to a pain point, but you're just trying to stretch out your hip. This is a really important one for those of you who are sitting a lot. When you sit a lot, your glutes and your hip flexors in particular get real tight, your hips. So this should help to loosen them up. All right, let's switch legs. Important to note that this is something you can do anytime throughout the day. If you're at work, push down. Or if you're just sitting watching TV, stretch out those hips. And relax, and let's do one more. Hold. There you go. So again, go ahead and go through that again. And you can get to the point where you can just go through these in the app. You don't need to watch this video. And if you can get through it 3 or 4 times, that's ideal. Spend 15 or 20 minutes just going through these mobility exercises on your non-strength days. You can do them on your strength days as well. It's fine. But it'll really help with your movement and moving better. So get after it.